Hi
and welcome back to our main activity. Today we're going to first consolidate our learning of our timetables. So, what did we learn yesterday about timetables? What were the important factors that we had to think about when we were using timetables? What strategies did you use to try and lift the information? Yes?
Finding the right piece of data.
Yep, so what did you do to find that piece of information?
If the question was what time was 8 to 7 or something like that, you find the time of 8 to 7 and go horizontal and find where it went off.
Yeah, so if you're looking at those key information, finding where that time, for example, where the train left at that certain station, how long did it take to get to another station, so you've got to understand the whole table. So first, looking at how the table is arranged, the timetable, so what information is showing you, where is the station information, where are those trains leaving from and to. Using a ruler, top tip we found yesterday, is to use a ruler so you can actually see it across or circle the actual starting point, and then so you can lift then the end point before you even start looking at differences and times. Okay, any other top tips that you found? Yes?
Also, if it's about time, you really need to know your time, because if it says maybe 16:07, you would have to know it's 4:07, maybe in the afternoon.
Yeah, so it relies on other information that you know, background knowledge about time. So some timetables are in 24-hour clock. Absolutely. So therefore you don't have to write what?
AM and PM.
Spot on. So you don't have to write AM and PM. There's no doubt what time of day it is. Absolutely. So the times of days are important as well. Also, you've got to know when you're manipulating time, especially when it goes over the hour. We found yesterday top tip was to draw actual horizontal and make that your timeline. Okay, so if, for example, it starts off at 10:37, have that on your timeline, then you can then draw your timeline, how much it gets to get to 11:55 to work out the time it took for that duration of that travelling. Okay. Of course, in timetables we don't just see them at bus stations and train stations, you might see them looking at television programmes. Okay, so looking at what's on when and which channel. You might see them again then if you're looking at secondary schools, lots of timetables there involved in what lessons you have in which type and which period you have those. So you see timetables everywhere. Okay, we're going to move on our learning today to looking at calculating mean averages. So this is new learning for us now. Okay, so this is a calculation of how somebody has calculated the mean number of glasses drunk. So let's just understand the table first. We've got the number of glasses of juice drunk by 3 friends. So we've got the 3 friends there and how many. You can see they've drunk different amounts. And the next part of the table, they've put all of their glasses together. So what is the total of those glasses? We've got 4 and 3 and 2, which total how many? Yep.
It would be 9.
9, yeah. So we've got a total of 9. Okay, the next column, you can see what's happened. They've then divided them up for each person. So you can see they have got 3 each. Okay, I want you to bear that one in mind. We're going to look at another example and apply it to a new question. Okay, so bear that in mind. We've just explained this example. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. This time we've got pizzas. So our 3 friends have got slices of pizza. Calculate the mean number of pizza slices for each child. So, on average, did they eat? Okay, so what are we going to do first? So, what do we do? And last time we put all of them together. How many was there in total? So, let's see. How many does this person have to begin with? We've got 2, 4, 5, so we've got 5. There, we've got 3, and we've got 4. So, our total altogether is... Yep.
12.
Okay, so that's our total. Okay, what's our next step? What have we got to do next? Yes?
Because you know there are 3 children, you divide 12 by 3, which is 4.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's the number of children that you are going to divide it by. So you've got the total of 12 and you're going to divide it by 3, which is, yeah, 4. So we can say on average, each of those people got 4 pieces of pizza. Okay, that's the mean average. Okay, that's a good. Right, let's take a look at this example. Here we've got crayon colours in this table. We've got blue, green, red and yellow, and we've got the amounts there. So our first job is to do what?
Count up the amount, the rain.
Yeah, the total number. So we're going to count up the amount here. So we've got that's 10, that's 1, that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got a total of 44 crayons. Okay. So what do we do next? Yeah.
You would divide it by 4.
Yeah. Why 4?
Because it says under the crayon colour that there are blue, green, red and yellow, and there are 4 of the crayon colours.
Yeah. Well done, because there are 4 different things that we're trying to find. Okay. So and the answer was 44 divided by 4. Do you know this?
11.
11. Okay. So there are about the mean number. There are 11 for each of those colours. Okay, at the bottom here we've got one last question to go through. Isan is the top batsman for the cricket team. His scores over the year are 134, 60, 17, 63, 38, 84 and 11. Calculate the mean number of runs for Hussein, what he scored. Okay, so what would I do first here? Yeah?
Add up the total.
Add up the totals. Now, I'm going to just write them in a vertical. 134, 60, 17, 63, 38, 84 and 11. So let's have a look. We've got 4, it's 13, 16, add 8 is 24, 28, 29. So we've got 3 and 6, 9 and 10 and 16, 19, 27, 28, 29, 30. And 1 and 3 is 4. So 409 is the total. Okay, what do we do next? Yeah.
You divide it by 7,
Why 7?
because there are 7 records.
Yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to divide that by 7. Agreed? Yeah. So 7s into 4, can't do it. 7s into 40. Go.
5, and then you carry a 5.
Oh, it's a bit delayed, the board.
And then
And then
carry
we-
the 5 to the
5
9.
to the 5th, to make that 59. 7s into 59.
8. And then you'd have remainder 3.
Yeah. 3. Okay, so the answer is, the average then is 58, remainder 3. That would be, if we put that as a decimal,
You made a mistake.
did we?
Yes.
Lovely,
It
mistake.
is 27, not 29, because you did 3, the 4 and the 7. You said 13 and it's 11.
Okay, so the adjustment then, it would be, the total would be
407.
407. I wonder how that affects our decimal. We could learn that, can't we? So our decimal would be 58 point.
1.
Okay, and so this one would be 7, so it'll be 7s into the same 40. 7s into 57
Would be 8.
would be 8. Yep,
Remainder 1.
to 1. Very good. So even though we made a mistake, it reviews the same process. So the key thing is, first step, get the total. Next step, divide it by the number of entries. Okay? So you're going to have a go at, Judy's gone, our Chili Challenges. Okay, so Chili Challenge 1 and 2, that's revising, going over timetables. Okay, so if you want to have a challenge and look again and consolidate your learning about timetables, you can do that. Whereas Chili 3 and 4, you start to think about mean averages. Okay, so enjoy doing those challenges.